Hey everybody, this is Andrew from the Pipeline ROI Design team. What we're going to do is talk about producing a Facebook business page. First off, a couple of things. Number one, you always want to have your business page separate from your personal page. You don't want to intermingle that stuff because you don't want people to know your personal life from your business life. But we're going to go through and show you how to create a page. So what you can do is, I have a fake account right here, but let's say I'm in my fake accounts profile. This little drop down tab right here, you can click on it and then go to create page. What this will do is then open up a couple of selections. So local business or place, likely yours, company, organization, or institution. Again, that can be yours also. Brand or product, likely not your niche. That would be an iOS app or something like that. Artist, band, or public figure, not going to be you. Entertainment and cause or community. So they kind of break it down into different areas. We'll do local business or place. Nice thing about this is, it can break it down to anything. So we'll do real estate. I'm going to name it Alex Estates. Let's see. Let's see if I should be able to do this to kind of dummy it up. Okay, so yeah, it took it. You're going to enter your information like I just did. You can do different descriptions and categories. I would definitely recommend adding, more than just real estate. So home, house. It'll give you suggestions like commercial real estate if you do that. Real estate service. So nice thing is it'll kind of give you that. Tell people about your page. You definitely want to explain your page. This would be like doing a Google search and having no description come up and just the name of the company. You kind of wonder, well, I don't know who this would be or, what it's about. So that fit. That's just me spitballing, but definitely take the time to do better than I did. Nice thing is you can have your website, Twitter, Instagram, any social media. I would definitely recommend using your website. Actually, let me just do this. Our pipeline site. Essentially the address where people can find it. So Alex Estates. Use your company name. So nice thing is it a real establishment, business, or venture? I would hit yes. And then authorize to represent on Facebook. So essentially, if you're with like Coldwell Banker, likely you'll want to check with them before you do this, just to make sure you can kind of represent that company, the main company that you're working for. Just so there's not a conflict or anything like that. But likely you can do this. So I'm going to save this info. So that's taken. So let me just I'm just going to dummy it up. So don't use that because it's fake, but just to kind of get to the next process. So the next process is profile picture. So I would recommend kind of a couple things. One, if you have an amazing logo and that's kind of what your company's known for, use the logo by all means. don't use a headshot unless you don't have a logo and you're kind of known for your face. Always go with the logo. I'll be completely honest with you. When I was buying a house up here in Oklahoma City, where we're at, I'm from Texas. I didn't care what the real estate agent looked like. I just wanted to make sure that they, did a good job for me and did everything I asked for. I was a stickler, being a designer, I was a stickler about the design aesthetic. So if like their logo and stuff, that kind of drew me in. And considering I'm a millennial, you definitely want to cater to that crowd because that's your clientele in this day and age, and will become more so. So definitely try to represent like a good logo if you have it, or use your headshot and a good headshot. Try not to use any blurry pictures or anything that just looks bad, because it's a representation of your company. You definitely want to have stuff that looks good. I don't have anything on here because this is just a demo, but I'm going to just toss this in there just to give you an idea. This isn't a good logo because it was just quickly made, thrown together in like 2 minutes. But just to give you an idea, I would rather use this logo than a headshot if it was a really good looking logo. So we'll hit next. Nice thing is you can easily add this to your favorites, so you can access it on your timeline of either your personal page, or you can access this in your... So we're making a business page. This can add to your favorites if you have a business profile geared towards you as a person and not the business. I would recommend having that just so it separates your personal account too. So I'm going to add to favorites. It plops it in, and then hit next. And then from here, this will give you your preferred page audience. So nice thing is, everyone in this location, so within a selected area, that depends on how you want to set it up. People who live in this location, people recently in this location, or people traveling. I wouldn't recommend kind of traveling, just because, if somebody comes to Oklahoma City as an example, they're not really going to be like, oh, hey, I'm looking for a house. They might be here on business, and you don't really want to cater to that crowd because it's not smart. You're wasting time essentially. Recently in this location, that's not a bad idea. I mean, you're still going to cater to the people traveling if they're in this area, but anyone who visits this kind of specific location will be able to obtain this listing of your company. People who live in this location, people are already living here and established. Not a bad idea, but 2 things I would recommend would be, number 1, everyone in this location is the best because it covers everything. But if you want to narrow it down, probably who live or recently viewed. I'm going to keep it as everyone. So we'll do some locations. So I set that up. Let me close all this. So it's basically like a normal Facebook page. This is business oriented. So what you can do is you can promote the local businesses right here. So you can add businesses and kind of interchange the linking between those 2 companies. So like you can promote, let's say, Sal's Pizza Shop, and they can promote your company at the same time. So it kind of gives it a cross-reference of, hey, this pizza shop has been here forever. We like Alex Estates, and vice versa. So it gives you that benefit. Nice thing is, usually what I recommend is when you're doing the logo here for the profile picture, you can usually put a headshot or reverse that. If you have a headshot here, you can usually put like a real estate picture, something that just draws the eye, so it gives it a little better look to it. I don't think I have anything, but I can drop something in just to give you an example. Let's see. So this was quickly made, but as an example, you see it gives you a nice little image, and it's not so plain. It stands out. It has a certain look and feel to it. So that's essentially how to set up a business page, kind of the basics of it. The next couple videos are actually going to go more in depth and kind of give you more training on how to use it and utilize different settings and features and stuff like that. And there's also classes that Facebook provides for the business, and we'll go over that. But hope everyone learned a little bit. This is just a quick video. We're going to go into depth in the next couple of videos, but have a good one.